Hi, it's Mr. Canada, and we're looking at negative vectors today. We've talked about negative vectors before, but negative vectors maintains their size. So the length of the line is the same, however the direction reverses, right? So the arrow swaps, or if we're talking about the calculation, well, we reverse the signs on each component, okay? So if a is equal to 3, 7, find negative a and draw both vectors below. So first let's draw a because we were given it, right? So it's easiest. Let's just start drawing it because we might sometimes some people you don't have to do it in this order. You can switch it up. So 1, 2, 3, and I'm already gonna run out of room, so I'm just gonna move down a little so we can see a bit better. So here, let's start in the bottom left corner. 3 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So now we want to label that A, right? That way we don't get confused. So A. Now we want to write negative A by reversing the signs in the column vector. So negative A, well, if it was positive 3, negative A will be negative 3. If it was 7, it'll be negative 7. That's just because we put a negative outside really here, and then we just bring it on the inside and apply to each term, just like we would do bracket expansion. Okay. Now we want to find our we want to draw our negative a. So this is really what we're doing is, and I'm going to do it this way, even though it's easier for me to do it the other, to just draw a new line. We're really just taking this line and we're going to swap it around, right? So we're going to flip this up and down, and we're going to flip it left and right. So notice it matches up, only the directions pointing the opposite way. So I want to label this now as negative a. Okay. So here we have negative 2 and 4. So I'm just going to right away, like I said, you do not have to do this in any order specifically, but I'm going to just choose to take care of my calculations first. So negative 2 is positive 2, and negative 4 is negative 4. So thereby we can draw our negative 2 and 4. Sorry. We can draw our negative 2, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we also have 2. Right, so we have 2 over and 4 down. So we can draw there and there as well. Lastly, let's always label. So here, if that's B, this is negative B. Okay. And last example we're going to go through is 1 and negative 5. So here our negative C is going to be negative 1 and 5. All right, we're just switching the signs. So let's quickly draw these. So negative 1 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And here we have 1 and 5. Sorry, 1 and negative 5. So quickly label. So we have our A on the right and our negative A on the left. Okay. So here are 6 for you to draw. If it helps, find out the column vector. I probably will just end up stating them for your benefit, but I am just going to end up drawing them. So, welcome back. Let's draw these quickly. So, we're going to have, well, let's just find out what all the negatives of them are, okay? So, just in case you went through and calculated them, which is really good practice because a lot of times you'll draw a vector and you'll also do some calculations with it or add it to another, maybe multiply it by a scalar, lots of different things you can do. So let's just set up all of our brackets so we can just go through these as quick as possible. Notice how even though I'm doing my work over here, I'm still stating them with arrows. Doesn't take very long to just draw a quick arrow over top. So here we have A is -1, -3, B is -1, +2, here D is -3, +3, here 0 and 5. Here we've got 4 and 1, here we've got 1 and 3. Right? Really quick to just write the same thing but just swap the signs. So let's draw that. So our first one is our -1 and -3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's A. Now we have -1 and 2, so we're going -1 and up 2. Then we're going we're going 4, so we're going 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Next we have -3 and 3, so -3, and then 1, 2, 3. Then we have 1 and 3, so 1 and 1, 2, 3. And lastly, 0 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so quickly labeling them. We have A, then we have B, C, D, F,